Hi everyone. It's my birthday. I don't really know how to say that without coming off awkwardly. But I'm in the middle of getting ready. Me and my mum are gonna go out for lunch today. Just something casual, probably gonna go get sushi. I had training this morning and then I just had physio. That's why I haven't filmed previously in the morning, because it was just too busy. But I'm gonna get ready and talk to you guys. So yeah, don't really know what to talk about. Although I suppose I do want to start off by saying I am so grateful, one, for myself, that I've been filming for, is today day 18, I think, or 17. Today's day 17. And I've been filming consistently, which is big for me, because you know, as much as I don't like to admit it, I can be the type of person that will go, I'm gonna do all these things, and I never end up doing them. And this is something that I've actually stayed consistent in, and that's really special to me. And I think it's because this is important to me, you know, being able to communicate with people and connect with people is such a important part of who I am as a person, that being able to do it in a way that is accessible but also fun is really important to me. Just for, if anyone wants to know how I do my makeup when I do it, I go in with a angled, this is actually, I believe, a lip liner brush, but I use it for the outer corners of my eyes. And I just go in with it's not quite black, it's like a very dark grey, because I find that black can be a bit too overpowering on me personally, because my colouring isn't the most intense. But back to what I was saying, I am really proud of myself for doing this, because it's allowing me to build trust with myself, which I also think is really important. Because, you know, it's one thing to put trust in other people, but if you don't have trust in yourself, you'll never truly trust others. And so doing something and sticking with it has been really good for me. I'm just gonna stop talking for a second, because I want to concentrate and make sure that I do this properly, because knowing me, I won't. So but I guess something that I can go into whilst I'm getting ready is lessons I've learnt over the first 19 years of my life, which I know I'm not that old, and I'm not trying to act as if I've lived for a very long time, but saying that I'm turning 19 is weird. Like, I don't feel like I should be 19, because last year kind of felt like a blur. COVID, as I think all of us can agree, kind of changed things and how we perceive time. Like, sometimes I feel like high school didn't exist, because for, you know, the first 2 years of me being in high school, it was all online, and so it was weird. It didn't really feel like we were at school. And then last year, with all of my everything that happened, it also didn't feel like I had finished school properly. And so yeah, it's kind of weird to think that I'm 19 and I've been experiencing life for 19 years. But I think one of the biggest lessons that I've learned is, God, there's so many, but I think the biggest one is, you know, as much, and this could just be a personal thing, as much as life gets you down and you can have really hard things, I think the biggest thing for me is having something to look forward to. And so I think that's a big lesson for me, is I need something to reach towards, whether that's an event, whether that's swimming, whether that's anything in my life. I need something to work towards, because when I don't, I become very complacent, I become very lazy, and that just doesn't work for my mental health. And I think another thing is, at the end of the day, you can have connections with people, but it doesn't mean that they need to last. You know, I have had many people in my life who I've been very close with, who we either grow apart or something happens that forces us apart. And, you know, it used to really affect me, because, you know, when you're young, you take everything personally and you think that it's a you problem, and you think that it's something that you've done and that you are a bad person and you don't deserve, you know, people's care and affection. And that couldn't be further from the truth. I think that growing up, you know, especially the last couple of years in high school, that's something that I really learned, and I took on board completely, because I was sick and tired of putting my worth in others. It's just, it doesn't work, because, you know, if you choose to do that, you run the risk of people leaving, and then once they leave, your self-worth leaves. And so if I could give advice to anyone, it would be that, you know, you need to first and foremost have a relationship with yourself and have your own back in things, because, you know, at the end of the day, when we get older and our time on this earth is getting shorter, we're the ones that are with us 24/7. We're the ones that know what's going on in our mind, that knows what's going on emotionally. And if you can't feel safe with yourself and like yourself, then it becomes very, very difficult to enjoy life, because if you can't enjoy it with the person you're with 24/7 and for the rest of your life, then how are you going to enjoy it with anyone else? And so I think if I were to say anything to a younger me, or to anyone who is younger, who could be in high school or is just coming out of it, is don't be, you know, afraid of connection and letting people in, because it's a beautiful thing. But I think more than anything, it's a good time to work on your relationship with yourself. And like I said in the video where I talked about relationships and living with cerebral palsy, it's, you know, not the easiest thing to find connections with people where you feel completely seen. And so if you can see yourself for yourself that's a really beautiful thing. I'm not gonna yabber on for too much longer because I want to record dinner and everything tonight, and I don't want this video to be like 30 minutes long. So I'm gonna finish up my eyeshadow, which I'm noticing on camera looks a lot darker. I promise you it does not look like I've got raccoon eyes in real life. I promise. At least I hope not. Anyway, I'm gonna clean this up and I will talk to you guys when we go out to lunch. See you then. Okay, so we are all ready. Just waiting for Mum to finish one more work call and then we'll be heading to lunch. And I don't really know how I'm supposed to record that because I don't want to record people, you know, because I feel rude in that sense. So I might just get a little bit of sneaky B-roll and then talk to you guys a little bit later. Why does it never turn off when I want it to turn off? Bye guys. So lunch was good. Now I'm lying here in a food coma because I ate way too much. And I will see you guys when we're getting ready for dinner. Bye. Hey everyone, quick video before we go out to dinner. Just redid the makeup for today. Got changed into another bed tea because bed teas are awesome. And yeah, about to head off to dinner. I might get a few shots of dinner, but if not, this will be the last clip and I will upload tomorrow. So if I don't talk again, never forget to create, advocate and inspire, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.